Hop on the mic, go to the fight. Hop on the mic and I don't want to fight. Hop on the mic and I don't want to fight.
I'ma just pretend I didn't hear that, cause what the hell? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Soldaya, and in this video we gonna be reacting to Roblox Gangsters. Can't be serious. This gonna be a good one, so without any time waste, let's get right into it.
On the surface, Roblox looks like such a happy and peaceful game.
I don't know about that one. Roblox is filled with crazy people.
But if you look a little deeper, you'll soon find out that it harbors a dark community filled with violent, cold-blooded killers. Who am I talking about, you may ask? Well, of course, I'm talking about none other than Roblox Gangsters.
That don't even sound right. Roblox Gangsters. Like, what the hell?
I lost my dog, I ain't been the same.
A row gangster or row banger or row thug, you know, whatever.
What? Row gangster, row banger, row thug. What is going on with this generation?
Who you want to call them, is someone that idolizes gang culture and creams their pants at the thought of being a trench baby. They form gangs, play dress up, record diss tracks, and try their absolute hardest to let everyone know that they are just so unbelievably badass.
Alright, gangster, like fake gangsters are corny in real life, but fake gangsters in Roblox gotta be a whole nother level of corny, cause what the hell?
When in all actuality, behind their screens, they're sitting there looking like this.
I have really good hearing.
AKA looking like the softest guy you've ever met, straight out of Beverly Hills.
Row gangsters are notorious for taking their roleplay sessions just a little too seriously, but I think it's safe to say that their biggest point of criticism is the outfits they wear, because dear God, some of these are just
What the hell?
so hard to look at. Why does she have size 20
Girls too?
shoes on, bro?
Y'all see the shoes?
The disdain for these types of avatars goes all the way back to like 2016 when the streets was first blowing up and server.
I remember that game, because when I was younger, I used to play a lot of Roblox in the streets. That was a pretty popular game.
Were filled to the brim with avatars that looked like this. Looking back on them, these avatars aren't that bad, but I feel like majority of the hate for this aesthetic didn't stem from the outfits themselves, but rather came from the fact that 9 times out of 10, if you were in a server and someone was blasting Broccoli by Dram and Lil Yachty at ear-splitting volume, the culprit was probably dressed like this. But gone are the days of fishing for attention by playing loud music, because with the introduction of platforms like TikTok, this community now has a whole new way to get some eyes on them and share their style with the world. You can find all types of videos of people showing off their outfits, cars, guns, and money.
Wait, let me get this straight. People are showing off their outfits and their Roblox outfits, cars, guns, and money on TikTok, even though it's a Roblox game. What is going on?
Which, you know, I would have to imagine would go insanely hard if I was 8 years old. But not everyone posting these photo dumps are just trying to flex. Some people are out here trying to inspire their fellow man, like this TikToker here that shows off some comp South Bronx fits. Now, you know, I can't personally speak on whether or not these outfits are comp. Maybe a row gangster can let me know in the comments.
Do you know what's the funniest thing? These are grown-ass men doing this. Like, these ain't no 8-year-olds. These are grown-ass men.
But I just felt like bringing this post up because for some reason the person that posted it made the first slide in their slideshow a picture of their foot. On the bright side, the comments are loving it. Fit pics aren't the only thing row gangsters are posting onto TikTok, far from it. Videos of gangs getting into big shootouts or getting back.
The fact that there's a whole community for row gangsters will forever be crazy to me.
Are very common to find, and while all of these are pretty funny to look at in their own right, my favorite thing I've seen come out of this community by far is the diss tracks.
Hop on the mic, go to the fight. Hop on the mic and I don't want to fight. Hop on the mic and I don't want to fight.
These diss
I'ma just pretend I didn't hear that, cause what the hell?
track posts can range from someone dancing to a pre-existing song but just changing the lyrics on screen to match whoever they're dissing, to people getting in the studio and recording their own vocals.
Shoot you in the street, if I catch you lacking, with your mama, with your daddy, we can grab my...
What the hell did I just hear? Like, wait, the fact that people think this is cool and there's a whole community behind it just makes me laugh, cause what?
Found out these existed, I had just assumed majority of the people making them would be little kids, because to me that just makes
hell nah, bro. These are grown-ass men.
Sense. But a lot of the ones I found were made by fully grown adults, dude, and they are all just so ass.
Know them tables turn, you niggas dying like that, right? We pop our dirt, you niggas take off.
Alright, these guys need to know when to start, bro, because go get a job application. Go apply on Indeed or something instead of wasting your time making beats on Roblox. Go make some real beats on a studio. Like what?
As much as I want to sit here and show you guys some more of these, because trust me, there are many more out there and they are all just, they're the best. I'm just gonna go out on a whim and assume a lot of these up-and-coming rappers didn't actually pay for the beats they're using. So instead of risking this video getting taken down over Roblox diss tracks, I'm just gonna talk about something else. But don't worry, we're still gonna stay in the range of fine arts, because not only does this community have talented musicians that rival Mozart,
Talented musicians.
it also has a prospering film directing scene. People will join these games and act out serious dramas and post them on TikTok. This short film here is about two teens heading home after a long day of playing basketball. They walk
Who actually watches these?
to the car and get inside, but when they do,
Of course it's a Hellcat.
I like to think I'm a pretty empathetic person, but this short film just didn't really move me quite like it moved the people in the comments.
Ain't no way this is people are actually being moved by this. Like, what?
But a movie that really tugged on my heartstrings and brought tears to my eyes was this masterpiece, directed and filmed by the one and only JJ Shiesty.
Who the hell is JJ Shiesty? And yeah, you know, I'm not even going to ask any more questions because
Words truly cannot describe this piece of art I'm about to show you, so I'm just gonna play it.
Man, this show be shit.
I know, right? Wanna do something else?
What do you mean by that?
Just shut the fuck up and come.
Wait for me, bitch.
Oh, harder, JJ.
So,
wait, what the hell did I just watch?
JJ Shiesty recorded a one-man show, which, you know, I'll give it to him. Everyone start clapping. It's impressive. He did this all by himself.
The fact that there was no woman there, it was just him by himself.
When you really start thinking about it, this dude just dressed up like a girl and role-played cracking himself. What?
That's like so crazy to think about. How you gonna dress up as a girl, right? First of all, why is your name JJ Shiesty on Roblox in the first place? Like, that's corny in itself. But how you gonna dress up as a girl, voice over it, and crack yourself on Roblox as a grown man? That's crazy.
What are we doing, bro? What the fuck, dude? You cannot be that bored. If you couldn't tell, this community is super complex and has so many different sides to it. But instead of just sitting here and trying to decipher it all, I think it would be best if we stepped into the shoes of a rogue gangster and played some of
Oh hell no, bro. You can step into the shoes of a rogue gangster, not me.
these games for ourselves. And by doing so, we'll hopefully all get a better understanding of why rogue gangsters are the way they are. So
I don't think you can understand why they are the way they are, because some people are just the way they are.
with that being said, let's LARP. I didn't really know what game to pick. There were so many to choose from, so I just joined the one with the most players called South Bronx The Trenches. And the name doesn't lie. This game really is the trenches because it just spits you out in the middle of nowhere and you have to fend for yourself. I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing, so I just ran around aimlessly looking for people, but I literally couldn't find a single soul. Like,
Yo, who knows? We might have to hop on this game ourselves. What y'all think, bruh? Roblox games on this channel?
I could hear cars whizzing by in the distance, but the sidewalks were completely empty. I felt completely isolated. I was scared. I mean, how is a sensitive young man such as myself supposed to survive out here all alone? 2 words. Illegal weapons. Yeah, so I somehow stumbled upon an illegal weapons shop, and this place had everything I would ever need. Knives, guns, shiesties, it had it all, but there was just one teensy-weensy problem. Everything in the store was super fucking expensive, and I didn't have a single penny to my name. But luckily for me, right outside of the shop was the answer to all of my problems. It was a random guy wearing a denim tears jacket, so obviously
That's already your first red flag. Denim tears jacket.
he had money. But instead of being desperate and begging him for spare change, I just politely asked him how I could earn some money for myself. I mean, not to brag, but I'm kind of an entrepreneur of sorts, and he's running from me. Get back here, you motherfucker. You wanna run from me? Come here. Come here! Who does this guy think he is, bro?
Yeah, box him.
Who are you?
Not me being entertained by Roblox gangsters.
They're jumping me! I'm sorry. Yeah, so, I left the Bronx. I just didn't feel safe there, guys, and I'm gonna be honest.
I just didn't feel safe there.
Honest, I didn't feel safe being in the United States as a whole. It just felt like everywhere I went, people's first instinct was to slime me out for zero reason. Like all I would.
Yo, I don't know what it is about Roblox games, but in every single one I've played, the Roblox players they just want to just beat your ass for whatever weird reason. You could be minding your business, playing a JoJo game, any type of anime game. People in the server will randomly just want to jump you and ruin what you're doing. Why do they do that? Like, can anyone answer me?
Trying to do was make friends with these people and they fucking shot me to death. I really had no other choice. I had to flee the country. The journey was a long one, but I sought
Flee the country? Damn, you can do that in this game?
refuge in a little place called South London. Everyone, this is my sweet little 5'3" sugar plum named Lewis Thomas.
Oh yeah, he ain't surviving in these streets.
He may not look like much now, he honestly kind of just looks like Netspend, but believe me when I say he will soon become the Grim Reaper of South London. This game was the perfect fresh start that I needed, because unlike the games I played before it, South London had a tutorial. So I peacefully spent like 10 minutes learning how to buy guns, drive cars, and grow illegal substances in my closet. But
That's crazy. Illegal substances on a Roblox game. That's wild.
I was on my way to buy some stuff at the pawn shop, a random tweaker walked up to me and pointed an assault rifle right in my face. I didn't know who bro was feeling like, so I asked him if he was good, but before he could answer me, a man appeared out of thin air and asked me a question that would change everything. Now, his gang wasn't exactly the glamorous.
I wonder how these guys are in real life, like these quote-unquote rogue gangsters. Like, I really do wonder.
Giant gang I was hoping to join. It was literally just him and the goober from 2 seconds ago. But after being ignored, jumped, and killed multiple times for simply trying to exist, joining his team
Damn, these rogue gangsters don't play.
just kind of felt like a no-brainer. And as soon as I said yes, Boss Man handed me a gun and gave us our first order of business. Kill everyone. So we
What the hell kind of order is that, bro? Well, I guess we're already just getting started.
just drove around the city in his car, shooting at anybody unfortunate enough to cross our path. And I guess I did a really good job because Boss Man gave me a box of Skittles, like I was a dog or something, and he was
What? That's such a random thing to do, a box of Skittles. At least give him some Robux or something.
giving me a Scooby snack. But hey, I appreciate the treat. Our next mission was to rob a gas station. Now, I had never done anything like
The
that
fact that, like, this is a Roblox game, bro, and we doing everything. Robbing gas stations, growing substances, and it's crazy.
before, so I let my nameless companion show me the ropes. All we had to do was walk in and point our guns at the clerk, and he would empty out the register. But apparently,
Now, what are y'all gonna do, right? Let's say in the future you guys have kids and you find your kid trying to become a rogue gangster. Like, what do you even do at that point? Do you disown him? Do you kick him out? Like, what do you do?
money wasn't enough for my pal here. He wanted blood.
Damn.
Rest in peace. After doing this a couple more times, we had basically established our routine. We would drive around, shoot people, and rob stores.
That sounds like such a boring game. Like, how do you have fun in that? It generally sounds so boring.
Eventually, though, I started becoming so good at killing people that it was my turn to shoot the clerk. It was actually starting to feel like I was becoming a fully fledged member of this gang, but just as things were starting to look up for me, tragedy struck. After going through an intense shootout, me and Boss Man found our tweaker friend lying dead on the floor. Now, we still aren't 100% sure who did it, but this was a devastating blow to our team to say the least. But this lifestyle is fast-paced. It stops for nobody, so me and Boss Man had no other choice but to
The fact that there's people who would actually cry about this.
carry on without him. Losing a member of our three-man team was a little rocky at first, but after a while, we regained our footing and started moving better than ever. We were slowly but surely
Wait, like, don't you just respawn if you, like, die, or I'm confused?
clearing out the entire server. I mean, no one could compete with us, so they were all just rage quitting and leaving. This was a big achievement. I mean, we've come so far in such a short amount of time, so to celebrate, Boss Man started blessing me up. Like, I don't know if he thought I was a bad bitch with a pixie cut or something, but he was giving me money for shoes, jackets, jeans, and he basically had me fitted up like Central C. But the
Hey, who knows, bro? Boss man might want you.
cherry on top of it all was when he took me to the jewelry store and bought me a two-tone iced out Rolex. Look at
Holy, bro. He's spending on him like he's his girl.
me, bro. Not even 3 hours ago, I was stuck in the streets of South Bronx without a penny to my name. And now I'm in South London living like a king. I felt invincible invincible. My ego was through the roof, but this shift in mentality would soon
So this is how these road gangsters feel. Nah, not even road gangsters, bro. I have to always make sure I'm doing the quotations.
cause me to make the worst mistake of my road gangster career. I was riding an intense high. I mean, we literally made everyone leave our server, so I suggested that we join a full one and show everyone there who's boss. And at the time, it sounded like a good idea, but within minutes of server hopping, I quickly realized that there's levels to this shit. Literally, the second me and Boss Man managed to meet up, he was shot multiple times right before my very eyes. I forgot I was still a low level, so I had this PvP shield on, meaning I could do nothing but sit there and
Wait, low level? So wait, after all that grinding and stories of Boss Man you did, you're still a low level. Wait.
watch as they robbed his corpse of everything. I did eventually get the shield off and slaughter his killer, but I was just too late. All that was left of Boss Man was his backpack. I ran around the city trying to find out where he respawned, but it felt like no matter how hard I looked, I couldn't find him. Within a matter of minutes, I lost everything I had worked so hard for. I mean, sure, you know, I still had all the money and clothing I could ever want, but at the end of the day, what I really wanted was to belong somewhere. I managed to meet a group of reliable guys and join their gang, and we spent several hours together, but
The way he's storytelling, you think that this is something bigger than just a Roblox game.
now I'm right back where I started, all alone.
And the song ain't making it better, because if we got this sentimental moment, if we got the song playing, once in a while I dream. Like, what?
And for some reason, I just can't help but feel like this is all my fault. You know,
Damn.
after stepping into the world of rogue gangsters for a little bit, I feel like I can confidently say that they still suck ass. Like, don't get me wrong, I was having some fun at times, but what y'all didn't really get to see much of.
Like, he turned that whole experience into like a sentimental moment. Like, honestly, clap it up. I'ma clap it up, because wow.
Was me getting endlessly killed for no reason. I know that's kind of ironic for me to complain about, considering the second I got my hands on a gun, I was out there doing the exact same thing to other people. But I mean, it's different when I do it, bro. You see, I was doing it purely out of self-defense, okay? I still think all the TikTok stuff is really cringy and fun to laugh at, but at the end of the day,
No, the TikTok stuff is the corniest things I've ever seen. Because why are rogue gangsters making whole accounts posting on TikTok? Like, what are you doing? Just stay on Roblox. You a rogue gangster.
I don't know if I feel like all of the hate is warranted. Like, sure, you know, grown men making diss tracks on Roblox.
Nah, all the hate's warranted. I don't care, bro. Because why are you a grown man making diss tracks on a Roblox game? Go get a job.
Roblox is completely valid to criticize. I mean, that shit is lame as fuck. But majority of the toxicity and stuff that this community is associated with nowadays is more often than not completely contained to games that were specifically made for that type of behavior. Like, these games were made for the sole purpose
Yo, these thumbnails are so corny.
of all of these bums to come together and be toxic. And in a way, that's kind of beautiful. So who am I to criticize what they get up to in the games that were made for them? I, for one, am on board with rogue gangsters now. So if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to running the streets of South London.
The streets of South London.
Well, never mind, I guess.
I am not gonna lie, I'm gonna clap it up for him because he turned that whole rogue gangster story into a whole sentimental moment. So this is how all the rogue gangsters feel, but hey, it's still not an excuse. You still a cornball. I'm talking about rogue gangsters in general, are still cornballs who are grown men living in their mom's basement talking about making Roblox diss tracks. Ain't that crazy? But hey, to each their own. If you're like under the age of, I'd say 12, go ahead, have fun being a rogue gangster, although it's still kind of weird, 8-year-old, you know, trying to be a gangster in a game. That's still kind of strange, but hey, have fun. Who am I to judge? If you having fun, it is what it is. Just some people got their priorities all messed up, other people are just trying to have fun. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on my next video. Peace.